Hi everyone, this is Nikki from Team True Villains, and today with a special video. Our first BT20 tournament was a couple days ago. We were 16 players, played 4 rounds of Swiss, and yeah, I've won with Zephagamon. The whole setup, as you can see, is Zephagamon, and I'm really proud and find it really cool that I have my first local win with Zephagamon. And I will show you the deck profile. Also, we had a tournament today, and I've tried something else, and we will see that as well. So let's start with the Tamers first. I played 3 of the EX7 Shotos. Shoto is mandatory. He's a really a key piece of the deck because he gives piercing and unsuspends your Digimon. That's really good. Blocker is also really helpful, but it is kind of an aggressive deck, so I like piercing a lot, and that's why I play 3 of him. The deck space is tight. We have a lot of Digimon now for Zephagamon. That's why we can't play everything, but 3 of those Shotos I really like. Then from the new set BT20, the Shoto one-off. This one-off was more of a test to see how it performs, because it has a similar effect like Scramble. And I wanted to see how it performs when it comes up, and it really did come up. So I'm kind of happy that I played him. And he's gonna stay in the deck for sure. And then I played 2 of the starter deck Shotos just because the Shoto is crucial for to do more damage. You need just 1 because you will swing into the opponent's suspended Digimon, unsuspend it, and then with Shoto you are going to redirect into the enemy security. That's why he's really good. 2 of them is for like OTKs. That's why I play only 2, but most of the time one is enough. So yeah, these are the Tamers. I play 6, and I think this is a good ratio. It worked for me. Now to the option cards. What I tried doing with this lineup here, so for agility trainings, 3 memory boosts and 1 scramble, and with all the Tamers, is to let your opponent play, come out, and when he has a board established, you come into the play. So until then, you want to play your Shotos, you want to do agility trainings, memory boosts, just so you have your setup for the turn afterwards. You for sure have to keep an eye on the enemy if he's going to like do a lot of damage. You have to be prepared for this kind of scenarios, but the most value out of this deck you will get when the opponent has a Digimon. That's why I was heavy on the preparation stuff like training and memory boosts, and it worked kind of well. So I stayed in the back, I played all this stuff, and when my opponent came out and overextended, I made my plays. Good, now let's go to the Digimons. So for the eggs, I play 4 Fluffymon. This was also kind of a test. The memory gain Fluffymon is really strong too, but the when attacking suspend comes up more often than when you're like not expecting it. I was playing a lot with the EX7 Fluffymon, and often at times I was like, now I could have really really needed this Fluffymon. That's why I played 4 of him now. And I don't play 5X just because of consistency. I don't like random stuff. So like if then the last egg is the random memory gain, like I don't like this. It's not my play style. That's why I play only 4. But it's really strong. What I also like doing when I can't do the shenanigans with the ST Tamer to unsuspend, redirect, and stuff like that. Just attack with Fluffymon, you suspend one opponent's Digimon, and when it's your turn, the ST Zephagamon is gonna gain protection. That's why I really like this too. So these are some small scenarios, and I mean, what really enables your deck is when your opponent has Digimon which is suspended. That's why 4 of these Fluffymon is the way I went down to the level 3s. I play 2 of the on-play suspend opponent's Digimon, Terriermons. And what's also really important in this deck is that you gain DP. So without gaining DP, it's hard. That's why you want to max out on this DP gain effects. And also, if you don't have any ways, or you really need one of your opponent's Digimon suspended, this is like the cheapest way for now, or one of the cheapest ways. If you don't have anything to Digivolve, you just play Terriermon, and then you have a body on board, and this is really good. So I play 2 of them, and then I play 3 of the EX7 Terriermons. He's really good, so I'm thinking to bump him up to 4, to be honest. The value play you can do with reduced Digivolution cost is really, really strong. And I'm kind of used to now to only have 1 memory gain effect inherit, so I play around this. So I just pass my opponent's memory to 1, and then delete the Digimon and gain 1. So I really like this, but the really crucial part is to be efficient. So when you Digivolve for 1 less, this is like really good. But for me, still the best rookie is the ST Terriermon. You can potentially grab 2 cards, and most of times you'd grab 2 cards. So he's a really good, like, yeah, searcher. I almost never Digivolve him in the back, only when I really need to. But I really like just Digivolving into him and play him out. Like turn 1, I mean, you get so much. You dig through your cards, you grab 2. I really like this. And for the last rookies, I play through Muchomon. Muchomon, such a great card, paired with Medieval, which is also in this deck. We will see him later. But also the Piercing Inherit I really like. And the DP gain effect is also really good because it sticks until the end of opponent's turn, which is also often of times crucial. Yeah, Muchomon, goated, really good card. Now to the level 4s, I play the 4 Galemon promo. And he's also really strong, like Muchomon. His effect sticks until the end of opponent's turn. Also, he gains piercing. So if your opponent overextends, like to play level 3s in the front, you can just suspend, attack, maybe gain some memory and stuff, and you'll always be bigger than him. He suspends opponent's Digimon, which is really good. I really like it. Then I play 2 of the EX7 Galemons, which plays out Tamer for free. I like this ratio. I always saw him when I needed him. And as I said, I like the DP gain effect more than the gain 1 memory. Just because you really want to get over your opponent's security and Digimon. That's why. I mean, in combination, they're also good. They're also all turns gain 1 memory. When you block, you gain memory. People don't usually see that. So yeah, a really good card. For now I will still play him at 2. And for the last level 4, I play 4 times the new Promo Galemon. I like the value plays a lot, so he's such a value machine. And It also suspends, you can Digivolve for less, you have 2 KDP inherit, fantastic card, but for the level 4s I'm still not quite sure how I'm going to distribute them. 333 is also reasonable. For now this was okay. The ST one is also good. In security you can play out a Tamer or a Digimon. It's good, but I think still this Promogaleon is really strong. And now to the core of the deck. So this is one of the main pieces of now in BT20, level 5 Grand Galemon. The protection against Digimon effects is just too strong, and it's the heart of the deck. So against aggressive decks, you go out early, you suspend him, and he will be protected against Digimon effects. So you will always have a threat on board. We all know now that Zephagamon Ace is out, that we have to play with him. That's why he's like a crucial combo piece. You want to see him as much as you can. A really strong card is much better than the other level 5, which is now the Grand Galemon. He's also good. I will show you combo afterwards, which I really like with him. It's not like he's bad, but the protection is protection, and in today's Digimon, this is like really crucial, and you will need it to pass against some decks. But now for the level 6s, I play 4 of the ST Zephagamons. I really like him. He's like such a great card. He has protection. When you play it right, you will always have protection against Digimon effects. You unsuspend, attack, you gain a lot of DP. So yeah, a really cool card, and really strong. This is like the main level 6 I go to. But now that we have such a big variety, you can change the ratios. But I really like 4 of him, to be honest. I have another deck profile, which will follow after this, with some spices and tech choices. I will show you there. I played 3, but I'm not quite sure if that's correct. So, but let's see the rest of the deck first. So I play 1 of the EX7 Zephagamon. He's really good. So if you want to be aggressive, if you have to be aggressive, you really need this one. He has security tech +1. Most of the times you will be larger than your opponent's Digimon, and you will bottom deck some threats. He's really good. I saw him when I needed him. That's why I'm like still playing 1, but it can easily be 2 as well. It doesn't fit that playstyle that I want, but if you have an aggressive deck and aggressive opponent, you want to be aggressive too, because if you can't only take damage, you also have to deal damage, and he can potentially do 4 checks in a turn and bottom deck something which is good against on deletion effects. Like, I really like this at 1. And now to the new card, Zephagamon Ace. Really cool, really strong card. So this is like the heart. These 2 cards are like the heart of the deck, because you want a unaffected Digimon on board. Then it's always a threat, because if you ace over him, or I mean, you can have also this Zephagamon protected and ace over this. This is like the really cool part, that you can Digivolve onto a play cost 10 or higher level 6 Vortex Warrior for 1 or for free. And this is like, yeah, people don't expect it. And at the tournament they didn't expect it. So yeah, they ran into this often of times. And Zephagamon Ace is really strong. So also the all turns effect when any Digimon suspend, this Digimon may unsuspend, so you can also attack and restand. So you potentially have in with this like 3 checks with 13k and then like plus 4 17k, really strong. He has piercing in blocker and vortex, so overtuned card, really strong. And for my personal favorite, one really OP card, and I really love it, is the Medieval. So Medieval also, such a great card, one of the strongest Digimon cards that was printed, and he's just fantastic. Like, he's a floodgate against on-play decks. He's really good against Taomon Loop. He's just a strong card. So yeah, I played 2 of him. I don't think I'm capable of playing more, because the heart of the deck still is Zephaga Ace and Grand Galemon or this Zephagamon. But when you're in a pinch, Medieval Gallantmon will always like clear the board or do what he has to do. And yeah, really cool card. So this was the first deck profile. I will just take out the cards and put on the other cards that I played today. So last Thursday I was first place and today I was second place with this deck. So I changed some things for today. Let me see. Yeah, this one. So I took out these 6 cards for I don't think you will expect this, but yeah, for some purple cards. So I played 2 Great Memory Boosts because you can grab green or purple cards. And why green or purple? I play Psychmon because now that Royal Knights is again really a popular deck, I want to play Psychmon. Green doesn't have this players can reduce play cost effects. That's why I had to go to purple. What's also really strong is still red hybrid and purple hybrid. That's why I play Argomon. Also a great card. It stops your opponent for a turn, and that's essentially what you need. So yeah, Argomon also fits with great memory boosts and this one too. And what I also did is I played one Zephaga Ace more, but still we played 3 rounds today. It's not enough to say if it's good or not. But yeah, it is some secret spice. It's not the secret anymore, but it's something that you can also think of. Yeah, Zephaga Ace is really what the deck needed in order to be this strong. And I will list you afterwards the matchups that I have. And also I will do some combos. But for now, this was the deck profile. Guys, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope you like my deck. I really love it. And I'm gonna play some more Zephagamon until BT21 comes out. So stay tuned for some spicy deck profiles. Thanks for watching and see you later. Alright guys, I wanted to show you some cool combos with this deck. So I had this scenario today when I digivolved into Terriermon. And I simply played an agility training, putting my opponent to 2. So he passed me to 1, and I was debating like, should I go aggressive or not? But yeah, I played it out, and it was the best play I could do. So this Terriermon allows us to reduce the cost by 1. So then we go into Galemon for 1, and he allows us to play a Shoto, which I did like this. And then I popped the training. I went into this Grand Galemon. I suspended him for 1 and played out the Terriermon, which gave me another 2 cards. End of turn, I used Shoto and restanded him. And this was my turn 2. What also was really good, I had the Zephagamon Ace in hand then. So although it didn't have protection, I still had a threat on board. And this turn 2, passing my opponent to 1, is a really strong and cool combo. this is one scenario which I really want to show you. This comes up a lot. So we have this Zephagamon, which was in previous turn like this, and we unsuspended it. Now it's unaffected, has 18k DP, but you don't have any Tamers on board, and that's when you do this. So, and this is why the baby is really good. So we just attack into opponent security. There's not much that can happen. We will suspend with baby effect the opponent's Digimon, attack, play something out, and pass the turn. So we will lose the protection, but now it's his turn and he will unsuspend and we will gain the protection. So this is just one scenario where just attacking, not the enemy Digimon, the opponent's security is better. This is one of my most favorite combos, which I did before BT20, but I pulled it off anyways. So we go into a Grand Galemon. We will suspend him and play out the suspend your opponent's Digimon, Terriermon, and suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Now, we will Digivolve into Zephagamon for 4. We will suspend the other Digimon. End of turn, we will trigger Shoto. We will unsuspend. Now, we will attack one of our opponent's Digimon. With his effect, we are going to suspend Terriermon, bottom deck 1 Digimon, unsuspend, and attack for 2 checks with piercing. I really like this.